Hello boys, Yoshi here, and welcome back to my 100% playthrough of Super Mario 3D All-Stars, currently continuing with Super Mario Sunshine. Still probably my least favorite game in the series. That hasn't changed because it's just so dang difficult. Anyways, I went off screen and did some stuff, and I found where some of the blue coins I missed were. Even though so I checked that. I have 26 missed blue coins, and so yeah, I'm dealing with that, and I'm looking for a lonely blue hidden in this cellar, which is right here, that you can kill in 5 and beyond to get a blue coin. Because I missed blue coins in here and here. Of course, you weren't really intended to get it here, because this is where you're supposed to go into the casino, obviously, so most of the focus was on that. Okay, and then for the next one, we go up to the top and see the light on the center to spawn another blue coin in onto the left. And that takes care of 3 of the blue coins in one side. I'm doing this on number 5 simply because one of the ones I missed was in this area. Could I please actually talk to him? Sometimes talking to guys can be kind of annoying. And here I'll show you. There's an M right behind that I missed. Of course, then again, how are you supposed to know that's there? This is supposed to be another thing all entirely. But with that, I'll wait actually a little bit before doing this, and then what we're going to do is in these next series of episodes is we're actually not going to try and collect a lot of the coins. Instead, we're going to just rush beyond, I guess, episode 3, where I have to collect a few blue coins there. But beyond that, I'm going to do the entirety of Noki as fast as I possibly can. That being said, it's probably not going to be relatively fast. And here, just to confirm, we have 30 coins in Serena Beach, which finishes off another 30 of the coins. The remaining of the coins that we can get, I believe, are around a total of 50 or more. If you don't count the fact that Corona Mountain has 10 red blue coins in it as well. And yeah, like I mentioned, Corona Mountain, the final level, you have to do it twice, and it's really brutal. And for some reason, this is a red coin mission. I don't know why. Thankfully, the timer's kind of lenient, but beyond that, it's kind of tricky. This is where I usually try and go into the washrooms at one point, because I remember trying to go into those. That's because there used to be a red coin there. Obviously, being new to this game, I still don't know how to get most of the initial coins. I am gonna try and fix that as best as I can, and the way I'm gonna do it is by completing a speedrun of this as fast as I can. That's, of course, not going to be done on this version. I have the original GameCube version that I'll probably play this game on. Let's see here. Oh, you can go for these. How nice and convenient. Well, the first 5 are simple enough. The big problem is, how am I going to get the remaining 8? I know all of the secrets from before, so I know for sure I could just get a lot of stuff in extra stuff. Gotta look everywhere, obviously, to make sure we're not missing anything. That's the blue coin guy again. We already got him, though. Okay, so for sure they're not available up top here, so that means we have to go into the rooms one by one until we find them. That is, if we could even go into them at all. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, we're gonna go for this one. There's one secret. If you have not learned how the secrets work in this area, it can be kind of difficult to do stuff. Okay, we're gonna go for all the secret entrances. Because we need to make sure we're not missing anything. Nice. Alright. Now to find one last Boo coin. The doors are still locked, by the way. Okay, about the only thing I can really do is go for the other stuff. I have plenty of life, so I'll only be slightly annoyed if I, decide not to, get all the Boo coins right away. For some reason, they made the timer on this super lenient, probably because of how hard it is to actually find them. Well, there's not really any choice to try other than to just ground pound for each of the ceilings and figure out which ones are good and which ones are not. And just from that, we can already tell that the first one is good, but the one on that there is bad. That's just so that when we play this level again, we don't accidentally go to there a second time. And yes, I'm starting to do dives to make this a little bit quicker. Oh, that's the same thing I bounded through before. So that's technically, if never fake. Oh, I found it! You saw it right there. It's in there, but it's too late to actually get it. Again, we could do a little bit of a cheat here, since the game's gonna kick us out anyways. If we do this, we won't lose our life, but technically that is still a death, which is kind of frustrating, but, yeah. The only good thing about this is out of all the red coin missions, this one is probably the most straightforward, because, well, there are some bad places for the coins to hide in general. The actual level itself, as you already saw, it's not quite too bad, and yes, I'm starting to add some fast movement in because I am trying to hit stuff. It's not quite as flashy as speedrunners do, but I try my best to go a little bit faster. Okay, so one here for sure. And we know that there's 2 secret exits for sure that we can do. I should have probably actually done this one over here first, which is where you go into the men's washroom and jump up here to reach a secret, I think. Yeah, you just kind of warp through here. Into the secret area. There we go. Unfortunately, you can't get into there that way. So that means just from that alone, we know that there's one secret exit that we can't get into normally. We know the last coin is in and in between one of the walls. We know that much. The problem is we don't know how to get to there yet, so I need to remember which one leads to where. Okay, so the earliest one on for sure has a coin. We're gonna probably take this from the left just to continue going through with that, and you could kind of cheat a little bit too. If you could actually look at the other room if you're close enough to it. There we see that room does not actually have a coin. Wait a minute, just from that, I feel like, yeah, I think I'm correct. I think I have to go that same way before, but I actually messed up the movement before. I think I actually have to pound through the floor in one of those areas to get to the secret. That's what makes it so bad. So let's actually pound straight through here. And yep. I knew it. I figured that would be how I missed that one. And yeah. Thankfully, I did remember that from just coming in here before, and we'll just dive into the shine, because why not? And now we have to deal with all the secret sides again. Now, I got really tired of the casino. I mean, really tired. So, if everything goes correctly, you may or may not end up seeing the first actual glitch that I'm going to do. Normally in casual playthroughs, people don't do glitches, but because of how long the casino is, it's actually worth it to try and go for this for at least 5 minutes than it is to go for everything else for the same amount of time. So, anyways, in The Secret of Casino Delfino, that's kind of weird to say. There's a way to basically skip the entire shine that I haven't already mentioned before. Because it's technically the most random and longer secret signs to get into, we're actually gonna skip it, or at least attempt to. Because at some point I'm gonna end up probably learning the seed run anyways, just to get better at the game, so I figure may as well try now. So this one does have a specific setup for it. You want to go to, I believe, this spot, and backflip until you get to around this section. Then it's kind of precise here. You have to get essentially a perfect wall kick off this side. So I think, actually, hang on. I need to get Mario lined up properly, since this is a beginner. It's very likely that he will fall down a couple times. But anyways, we have to get a wall kick off of that. That's what allows us to get through here, and you can see we are able to grab this for some strange reason. And we'll see, the thing tries its hardest to push us in, but there's actually a way to get through it. So, as you can see, this is the first sign that we've actually gotten past this, because we have hit an invisible boundary. Right now I'm trying to figure out how to sidestep. And you can kind of see where we are now. Hang on. I know there's a way Mario will automatically sidestep to the left or right. I'm trying to figure out what that is, because from here we have to sidestep to the left, and if we do it just right, we can clip out of bounds. We didn't actually, I don't think we actually got it, but I think we got really close, surprisingly. And that's surprisingly easy to do. All you do is, do that, and you can get up top rather quickly. It's actually pretty free. In the GameCube version, they actually straight up did not expect you to get up there, so that area will actually not have collision at all. From there, you can kind of just spam the other nozzle until you finally get behind the top. It can be kind of tricky at first. In my case, I actually got stuck. I'm going to give it one more try before resorting to the old strat. Because again, it is out of all of the strategies and glitches, this one is probably the one that you really want to do, because doing this shine normally just takes way too long, and I feel like having some fun for my second time around. So, yeah, screw it. If we do mess it a second time, we'll just try and spray the two veins together. That's about it. Anyways, you need a precise jump to actually get up there. Now, as you can see, they've tried to fix this in the best way that they can, but they've actually failed to do so in a good manner. By the way, I did make it to the actual spot. I do know how to get into there. Oh, that was a lot closer than I expected. Because it was a fast exit, we're gonna try it again. By the way, it's very hard to understand most of these tricks. Also, I think in the Switch version, it's technically even harder to get. But yeah, the first sign that you've gotten this is that your character will essentially be in the wall. And you could just barely move going for the side. And if we want to actually do this correctly, I think I need to just spam white eye here. Okay, no. So, if I were to have done that correctly, that would have skipped the entire Oh. Whoa, where's he going? Could you please? Oh, that guy's still there. Yeah, because why not? Let's just get 2 ghost sets in a row. Alright, we're gonna do this one at a time. I keep on messing it up at the last second. How many boos have spawned from just the one thing alone? I honestly don't know. I'm gonna have to jump in a second. Ha! He didn't get me that time. I was ready for him. Oh. Okay, I can go now. Now we spam the crap out of this. by literally rapidly attacking it non-stop until it finally gives us the thing that we want. It's RNG, by the way, when you actually get it or not. I guess one small hint is once you see that it's not 7s, you can just go straight to the next one to make it a little quicker. Alright, now the actual maze thing itself. I'm gonna actually just straight up spam spray this for the first half and see what I get. It's probably a dumb idea, but I want to try and get some of the top ones flipped right away. Oh, I hate when the ones in the middle get flipped and then suddenly double flip for some reason. You can see why everyone hates it. It's not necessarily because of the other part, it's because of the shy puzzle itself that makes this so difficult. As long as there's one on the left, it's gonna be annoying. Oh, come on. Please. The problem is once you spray any little bit of different, the little water particles will end up hitting the other one. Once it gets onto the bottom, though, it's a little bit easier to manage with proper timing, but beyond that, that's the only strategy I really know to this. There we go. Let's just get in there quickly. Alright, now for the red coins of this area. Hopefully gonna be a little bit easier than the last one, but I don't know. It depends on the timer. Oh great, we have to backflip during this ride, aren't we? Okay, well, at least we got the backflip properly. Sure, we'll do this. Oh my gosh, please, Mario, move. You're killing me, Mario. Terrible cycle, by the way. I need to skip this. Ah, great. Once you start missing coins, it gets really difficult. The timer on this is not lenient at all this time. I'm already dead, but can I at least figure out where this coin is? Okay, good. And I also know there's only one coin in the middle of that. So that means I can do the first part really fast. I just need to actually get these coins properly. And also it'd be nice to start this at a good time, too. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna have to backflip on this. I'm gonna backflip and go straight to the to see if that works. Then we're gonna do this to try and sit that. Okay, we did that properly. Okay. We caught the cycle this time. That helps out a little bit. Except we missed a coin there, so we're basically dead. Because trying to get it back is gonna take a while. So sure, we'll just straight up die. That wasn't going to make it anyway. I probably should have just backflipped there again. The backflip strategies have been going good, so I figured may as well keep on doing that. Wow, that thing's tight to grab. Oh, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Now we're gonna have to do a ridiculous strategy. Oh wait, no, actually, it's not as ridiculous as I thought. I could just do this and yeah, we'll be good. But we've completely thrown off our cycle for this section. You see, usually I've completed it by this. Okay. I don't care! Now I do care. We have eventualized, so I'm not going for the extra one up. I'm just trying to get some stuff. This isn't even a hard secret to get the red coins in. I'm just pathetically bad at it again, as per usual, because I always seem to miss something. Okay, I can just skip this, and I do want to skip this, but also I probably should have waited to have her there. So I don't get pushed off, because I nearly got pushed off because of that. Oh my gosh! Jeez, I nearly died there because of, randomness. I hate that block in particular. And you can see why this maze can frustrate some people. Oh! Oh, that was close. That was close. We should have died there, but we saved it. Oh, come on! Mario, do your backflip, please. I need to skip this platform and go straight to the left one. And I basically have to dive at this one. It's because I took too long on the longer section that I obviously died. I'm supposed to do that way quicker. If they'd only added 30 more seconds, it would be much better. Actually, can I just do this? Oh, yeah, I can. Okay, well, that was a little way quicker. Okay, that nearly failed, but... Oh, actually, I just found a better strategy. Wow. Now I suddenly feel like I'm actually speedrunning the game properly. Before I was failing like bad, and then I just started doing risky craziness like all of the hap, and now all of a sudden I have 20 seconds to get this last coin, because why the heck not? Also, I could still die here. Ugh. And we still have to get out of the block of doom, but we can skip part of it, which is probably what I'm gonna do in a second. Yeah, let's do that. Who needs to do that block of doom a second time when we could just do that? There we go. Now I've made that actually look a lot easier than it actually is. Then again, that is probably one of the easier secrets to do. I was just pathetically bad at it until then. Okay. And yes, in case you didn't notice, I have been practicing a lot. I have watched the speedrun do stuff. I even know how to enter this level in the fastest way possible, so that's what I'm also doing as well. But anyway, Serena is nearly done. We have all the blue coins in it. We just need to collect this secret shine, and then we can move on to Noki finally. Good grief, Noki has been just brutal. And yes, most of the first part of the playthrough was slow because, man, I really needed to get some of the coins. Alright. I just noticed there's no way to get up the platforms once you get to the left, which is kind of strange. Well, I guess technically I'm not an actual speedrun, but at the very least I know what to do. Okay, I don't know why I'm killing him. Where'd you come from? I'm just trying to actually go for this normally. Okay, well that was much simpler this time. Let's see where the red coin thing's gonna be. Wow, quite a bit a ways down the area, I will admit. You sure I didn't miss it? Oh, it's all the way over there. Wow, okay. Well, I don't need to regular jump these anymore, so I'll just use that to get to here, and then we're using casual strats, also known as I'm not going to use hover nozzle, and I'm just gonna jump up until we get up there, and then we're going to figure out where the coins are. Aw, this looks like it's about to be an annoying secret. Just wait. And I'm gonna actually start by heading back down the area to figure out if there's any coins there. Okay, and that's it. We're just gonna go through and collect them as I see them as fast as I possibly can. Oh! Oh, we got a backflip. I didn't actually mean for that backflip to happen, but it happened in a good spot anyway. Okay. Great. Where's the 5th coin? This is where things get really confusing for me. I think the safest way of doing it is to look in here to figure it out. Oh, there it is. I also have the entry for the maze, except... Oh, maybe not. Oh, I have to go around. Well, that was strange. I pressed the L button, by the way. I pressed the L button to try and spray the hover nozzle to get that done. I definitely tried to do that. And Mario just decided to fall down. That's one thing I hate about this game, is sometimes you will use your hover nozzle and Mario will just straight up fall down, and it's not fun. Thank goodness we don't have to bounce off those guys' heads anymore, because back when those guys had to be bounced off of, that was kind of obnoxious. Surprisingly, no, I never actually died to that part at all. I feel like that's not quite as easy as it seems, too. But anyway. Not sure if I'll make it this time. Okay, we made it again. I'm gonna get this again, and then hopefully not get trolled this time. I'm not sure what that was. Like, it was so strange. It just straight up did not give me a hover. Hate on. Bam. See, that's what was supposed to happen. I was supposed to use the hover nozzle, get the thing down, and then that would remove that. And also we can remove this and do that for an extra one up, but I think I could just barely go around the left, though. It's kind of tough to do. And I went through the block. Of course, I need to remember that block has the stupidest collision ever. Don't worry, though. In a minute, I'm gonna probably figure out a way to skip that block entirely, because we've already done lots of stupid stuff already. We may as well go ahead and skip that block. Yeah. I don't think any of my deaths were even legit. Like, the first one only happened because Mario was not able to use Flood there for some strange reason. I literally pressed the hover button and it did not come out at all. It's really stupid. Like, I think that one death there was, in particular, was absolute bullcrap. I don't know why that happened, but it's just brutal. Can I at very least get on top of this, maybe get an extra one up? Thank you. I'm gonna go all the way over here. Wait, no, what am I doing? Let's try and get a couple of wall jumps, if the game will allow me to. If the game will allow me to. Excuse me. I was trying to get some wall jumps and they weren't working, and now we have this strange thing. Screw this, we're not gonna even deal with that. We're just gonna try and go straight to the platform, and then, because I don't have much time, I'm just gonna go for this. And hope for the best. I made it. And I hate that timer sound. Just fall down. Oh, okay, we made it that time. That should not have worked, by the way. That should not have worked at all, but I brought it back. And see, that's supposed to be one of the easier secrets. So far, I've died on every single secret except one that I've attempted. on both regular and the red coin shines for them, which is not fun. By the way, there's one level that's even more brutal than that, but before that, we're actually gonna go into that level in a minute, but not right now. We're gonna head into Noki, which you have to enter with first-person mode by looking at the sun, and yeah. This is kind of a weird level, not quite sure what happens. But essentially, Noki has a big problem with there being poison water almost all the time, and our goal is to make sure to fix the waterfall and some of the other stuff that's poisoning it up, and we quickly will learn that it's Shadow Mario that's been poisoning it up all this time, again. Oh, right, this is a trick. I can't, do that. This area is a secret area you can go to, by the way. It houses a blue coin. If I could actually get up there before it maybe disappears. Oh my gosh! Mario, please! That should be enough, I think. Just barely. I'm not sure, but I think that one is only available on Shine 1, which is why I was trying to do that so fast. Okay, well. Okay. I don't want to really collect much else out of that shine, except, I mean, that blue coin, rather. Until I've collected, at minimum, I think, what is it? Actually, I don't even need to ever at all. I'm not sure why I'm even bothering to do that at all when I could just use my Super Mario 64 tech to backflip up all this stuff. Like, it's no problem. Like, most of this you don't even need the hover nozzle for. The hover nozzle's just there as the extra safety. Oh, wait a minute. I figured out what I have to do, and it's also kind of dumb. You have to get on here and make this thing go up. I forgot this was in there. I recently watched a speedrunner, and they just skip all that entirely. I am still skipping part of it, but... Oh, wait. I just found a better way, actually. But I need a wall kick to make this work. There we go. Okay, we need to spray this. And stop sliding down as well. Oh, nice. I needed that. Big time. No, man. I'm just gonna barely make it. Now, obviously, as a runner, I'm probably not going to actually do most of the speedrun setups. I'm just trying to learn some of the speedrun strategies at some point when I do my GameCube run. Just so I don't have to do some of the obnoxious crap that everyone hates. Oh, that's... Wow, that's nowhere close to being done good at all. Can I at least get up top of here, maybe? It is not giving me a wall kick at all. There we go. I had to mash it out to finally get it. Finally, we climb up to the top of the ladder and we find out it's another one of these roll jerks that's doing the entire problem. Easy, just like all the other balls. Though it took a lot longer to get up to him than I would have liked. I may end up stopping this video early if I get to Noki 6, just to make sure I don't enter it until much later, because obviously, that level has tons of problems, and I don't even want to deal with any of them. So that's why I think, for fun, we're going to do this level up until Shadow Mario is collected, because then that will focus us into Coral Mountain. Meaning, technically, this will be the first of 2 Coral Mountain visits. That will not be until the next video, though, and thankfully that probably won't take us on as some of the other levels, but it'll still be hard as normal, because, yeah. Thankfully, that one has a free life pretty early on in the setup, again, to balance out its difficulty so that it's not quite as annoying for most people. But anyway, now to the boss of Tricky Ruins, which requires us to climb up all the way up back to the top again. Only this time there's a boss waiting for us, and for once I think we need... I think we can actually go to that same area again. I know there is a skip that if we go back to the same area again, we can probably get through that again, but I want to chance it. And of course, nothing's changed. The water's still poisoned. There's quite a few ways to get up top to this next area. The most consistent way is to go into this leftward spot over here, which suddenly shoots Mario up to the top of the left. And from here, if you look to the left, you see one of our old friends is back again. And that's actually revealed that this spot is not actually where we're supposed to go. But we are still going to attempt it nonetheless. I'm gonna have to dive here. Let's see where I actually end up. Oh wow, I actually ended up in the middle of one of the platforms. Not bad. Now I can start going here instead, and that will allow me to probably find a different way up. It's probably not actually the intended way, but I thought I would try it anyways. Oh, actually, we did make it after all. Okay, well that saved us a little bit of stress. Even though probably going left was simpler. Though the coins could say so otherwise. I'm not sure how you're intended to get to this part, but anyways, we have to make our way up to the top of the waterfall, except this time we have to go pretty much deep all the way up to the top, and there's the thing that I was done. So we finished uncorking the waterfall, obviously, but we still have more to do. For one, we have this spring here that we could use. I'm not going to use it. I'm just going to go up here and pick up this free one up because I definitely need it. Okay, I'm going to actually have to do a different strat. Hang on. Will this actually make it up to him? No, but it is very close. So you can pick up this spring for some reason. Okay, there must be a secret I may missing. Maybe it's not quite as crazy as I thought. Wait a minute, I'm still probably not picked it up, right? Oh yeah, there we go. You can pick it up. Which I did not do correctly. I thought you could throw it farther than that. I think the intended way of doing this is to throw it over here, but I don't know what else to really do here. Ugh. Well, the backflip jump got me the closest. I think I just need to start it earlier. Or bounce off this wall instead. That could be what I'm missing. But that would require a much more obnoxious movement, including a spin jump or two, probably. Maybe if I could get more than one ball bounce, I could do something. It depends. I see there's another way from the right, but... Ugh. And in case you're wondering, the reason why I'm not doing this one right now in the same way is because actually getting into the spot normally would require a glitch, and I don't like doing glitches, so we're doing this normally. Oh, okay, we made it. So, as you might have guessed, our old buddy Gooper Blooper is back. He's quite a bit more obnoxious this time around, so I'm actually going to just do the pull all the tentacles out strat. At least the first two is what I found out you have to pull for sure. Or actually, wait, I can probably just do this. Alright. Oh, I got the nose instead. I actually did not mean to do it that way, but I'll take it. I was going for the tentacles. For some reason, he falls through the floor there the second time around, and then we get this little thing that just leads us all the way into the secret pit area, which we can only get to once, so we have to spray these trigger blue coins before we go back. These are the blue coins you absolutely want to get, otherwise you have to repeat that entire boss fight again. Only the vases give coins, thankfully, and there's only 2 of them, but they are very obnoxious if you actually miss them. So for sure we're getting these. That took a lot longer than it needed to, by the way. Most of the time was spent getting up to them there. I could definitely do that a lot quicker. I didn't know that was super difficult, though. Surprisingly. That's another one where that I might have mentioned before, where maybe learning the glitch is a little bit easier. Anyways, now we have kind of a fun, kind of not fun sign, red coins in a bottle, which aren't, it's just not too bad normally, but answer to our polluted ocean problem, of course, and the answer is you. You must go to the ocean floor. Of course, that is impossible for you at the moment. Made an area for you to hone your skills. Some regular coins to refill your meter, he says. Nope. Whoa. Excuse me. Excuse me, I'm not trying to be pushed to the side here. Ugh, this is more noxious than I thought. You get off of me, buddy. Okay, the fact that the card's there just makes this level already very brutal. So you know what? We're going for this one instead. Ah! I keep on missing it every single time I go into there. Ah! Again! Again I miss it. There we go, finally. Jeez, that line took way too long. Trying to do this kind of fast, and it's not working out so far. Doesn't help that these guys keep on trying to eat me. Again I messed up. It's not even one of the harder ones to get. You know what, I'm gonna use this to get this one first. As you can see, this one is thankfully a lot more straightforward as long as you have the hover nozzle, but once you do this hoverless, it becomes even harder because no matter how many times you go up, there's actually no way to get the other ones without using a hover nozzle. And that first one, by the way, missing it with anything, I think forces you to restart the level. The second one can be gotten with a backup strategy, but the one straight up can't be. That's why I get those first two coins so early. That's why I was focusing to try and get them. And how funny! We're gonna end with the eel fight. That's actually kind of a good spot to end it anyway. I've been finding some much quicker entries, thankfully, which has been making this a lot more simple. Oh Mario, you finally stay up for the ocean spa. Gravo's way for you, top. Don't forget to wear this. You could use the rope as a shortcut, eh? They gave you a rope now, that's cool. So, let's see how high we can get. So, yeah, we quickly find out that this entire poison ocean problem is not caused by Xiao Mai, or not really caused by anything else. It's caused by simply the eel being at the bottom, and the fact that he has bad teeth is what actually is causing this entire problem, which has essentially polluted the entire ocean of this world. And to save it, we have to go to his level area and help him out. Sure, we'll talk to him while we're here. Let's take a look. Oki says, alright, here we go. So you go into the waterfall, and if you land in one of these spots, you go straight in, and now we enter a completely different area all of a sudden. And now we're into a fight already. This one's actually surprisingly difficult, because you have to mix in a lot of other stuff, and you don't have a good way of refilling your life, so I'll kind of show you how you're supposed to do that. If you run into one of these gas bubbles, get slapped right here, Yario will automatically refill his life if you hit a specific one. Like that. That's what... If you don't do that at least several times, the eel will be very hard to do this. Obviously, cleaning the eel normally is going to be kind of difficult. So, we are going to clean the teeth one by one. And we can see that he tries to suck us up and essentially move down every little bit. And the goal is to essentially clean as much of his teeth as you can, as fast as you can. But it's kind of difficult to do that right now. After you clean a certain amount, he will go down a little bit. Whoa. That doesn't help. We need coins, obviously, to refill our health, beyond just getting hit by a toxic bubbles. This guy a long and kind of annoying fight. And every time you clean one, it falls off. So that's really important to know. I'm actually going to try and run into his bubbles. Again, the eel spawns bubbles, which if you run into one and then run into the center of that, you will get extra power back. I'm going to actually, I think the simplest way of doing it is to actually use the hover nozzle to clean it. Yeah, okay, that seems the simplest. That's what we're gonna actually do. And then when we're high up. And again, we could run into these bubbles if we could actually get to them as... Nope. Okay, that one didn't work. There we go. Much better. And you can see after you clean a certain amount of teeth, he'll reset them all, and then you have to do it all over again. Simplest way of doing this is to make sure you reset the teeth before you do anything. And the hitbox is not quite as good as the developers intended, so you can skip lots of stuff very easily if you know what you're doing. Got 3 of them that time. That helps out a little bit. It would really help if I could actually get these bubbles properly, but I'm not getting them properly. This is probably just, out of all the bosses, this is the one boss that's actually kind of scary, simply just because of how obnoxious it is to get back and how hard it is to actually optimize him. I think, like, out of all the bosses, this is the hardest one to speedrun by far, because it uses a very specific strategy to actually do stuff. And as you can see, in between each of these, the eel will momentarily dive down. Oh. I'm not sure if I'm late. Oh. Yeah, I'm too late. If you get eaten by him, he's going to, go down automatically, which is kind of unfortunate. Now you get to... At least now you got to see what happened when you mess up. Oh, there we go. Remember to take proper care of your teeth, guys, by the way. Alright, we've defeated the eel, and in the nick of time, too. Now we're going to collect the shine and just be done with this episode, because, yeah, that's what we're trying to do. And thankfully our health gets restored all the way to the end, but the problem is we now have to fall all the way down to the slide, because that's a thing that happens here. Bam. Okay, we got it. Whew. Well, that's over with. By the way, I'm not sure if I actually skipped the Serena 100 coin mission or not. I think I actually did. But that's fine. I don't want to do it now anyways. I could do it later. I think Shine 7's actually the best for it. Simply because of how many stuff there is. And how many extra ghosts there are in that particular one. Alright, so finally, after getting rid of like more than 90% of the annoying stuff, preparing to do a dive check and a couple of our stuff, we've made it to the next shine in the aim, which is technically Piantimos' second race, but it's our third. Now I challenge you a race to that flag, eh? This one's a little bit more difficult this time, because there are quite a few more paths he takes. The best time is 40. Yup. By the way, this race being hard is actually kind of a lie. If you take this strategy, which I found from a speedrunner, he is not difficult at all, so we're gonna actually take this secret area first, because this is where we're supposed to start getting some coins. But I'm not sure what I'll do otherwise. So spraying these individual spots in a specific way, we can get the coins to appear. But again, I mentioned that I'm still oh wait, speaking of which, I thought I was going to and he told me that I'm very speedy. Nice. Okay, I said I would end the episode, I completely forgot to. Thankfully it was a quick shine, so it didn't matter. We are at 71 shines now. We got a lot more this time in this episode, so that helps out quite a bit. And we will get 24 really quickly once we finally turn in all those blue coin ones. Until then, though, guys, leave a like if you enjoyed, comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.